Hello, it's KW Pogromca, and we are going to discuss my game in the jungle as Rengar today. This is a listen matchup. I think I have played early game really well there. I have inted many times in mid game, but actually making mistakes is what makes you better in the future, right? Because you can just look what you have done bad and don't do it next time, right? Uh, on the start, I'm gonna show you runes. They are going to be somewhere on the screen. Uh, Generally, those are the runes I use in most matchups in the jungle. On top lane there is a little bigger variety of runes you can use, but in the jungle Conqueror is actually what you wanna go in most of your games. Also, Electrocute is a bit better in the jungle than on top lane, but like 90% of the time you wanna go Conqueror, and generally the whole set of runes that you see on your screen is what you can take in every game if you are not about maximizing every little bit of your win potential, then you can just play Conqueror every game. Soon I'm gonna make a new video about rules in jungle, kind of similar to what I did to runes on the top lane. But if you just wanna start playing Rengar, just take Conqueror in the jungle. That is your best choice. There you can see I have gone for red buff into golems. You can jump over the wall from the bush near the red. I actually didn't pay attention if have I done that this game or not, but I think not, because my bot lane has gone away too early. But if they go there and you have vision, you can just jump there. That is nice because it speeds up your clear. Of course you can put a ward there, but I actually wanted to invade that Lee, so that is why I have saved my ward. But well, you will see what is going to happen. I think saving that ward is actually a good idea, because it can help you when fighting in the jungle. You can use it to jump on someone who has flashed over the wall, etc. So if you really need to, if you are going for full clear, you are not planning to invade, then maybe you should use it over the wall. If you want to go invade, then save that ward. There you can see I have used my ward. Thanks to that I have seen Lee Sin faster, and the trade was better, because otherwise I would not enter the bush, would not get my ferocity stacked, and he probably could have killed me. There you can see I have seen Lee Sin going top lane, and I knew my Volibear is going to TP, so I went there to counter gank. Now look, right there, Yorick had his flash, if I'm not wrong, and that is why I didn't just straight up run on him. I used my E, then immediately used my flash. Thanks to that, Yorick had basically no chance to react to my play, because he just instant died. I have taken golems for free. Sadly I was late for red, but I've got this red anyways because I killed Lee Sin. There I go for crab. I could have gone for top side crab, then go bot side crab, but first of all I was kind of late. I mean, I have taken golems, I have taken this crab, and by the time Lee Sin probably have already taken the bot side crab. Also, my Twitch kind of inted, so I couldn't really contest if Lee Sin was there. I decided to just take my topside jungle, and actually after topside jungle I could have gone back because I've got enough gold for really good items. But against Lee Sin you want to keep yourself ahead in farm because he actually doesn't farm that well, so why would you give that up and don't get the lead that you can get from farming. So I decided to farm bot side jungle as well. Now we see Lee Sin on bot lane, and so I run this direction, but I see he has backed off, so I decided to go clear my jungle. Sadly he has already taken my jungle. There I look for Lee Sin with Twitch, but he is not there, so I just go and recall. Now I realize that there is a small crack right there, and I go take it so that I at least get some gold out of it, despite Lee Sin counter jungling me. That Nico kind of just inted there. I mean, like, Lee Sin has missed his Q, and Nico still died, so sad, but well. The only camp in my jungle that is spawning is red buff. Also, enemy bot lane has gone back, so they are gonna be on the lane soon, and probably they are gonna feel kind of strong. I mean, they just got the kill. They have gone back for items, so there is big chance that they are going to push. But I don't really know where Lee Sin is, so that would be kind of risky to gank them, and I don't really need to be right there for counter gank because they are basically under our tower, so we are fine. And now I do something kind of stupid because, as I said, I don't know where Lee Sin is, and I try to solo the Drake. I mean, I have put a pink ward first so that I know they don't see me, but there is a scuttle crab, so there is a big chance Lee Sin is going to come, and sadly that is what happens. Lee Sin is a champion that can just kick you off the wall and you can't really do much about it unless you have flash, but at least we've got some kills out of it. Okay, so Lee Sin is dead, trying to kill Lulu. There we chase Pike. I don't really know why Lulu was trying to chase when having so low HP. There, Lulu should have come to the wall so that I can jump earlier, but thankfully golems have spawned, so I can jump to them and pressure Pike right into our Twitch. So I've got an assist, Twitch got a kill, and we are actually fine. Then I'm going to just clear my jungle. Enemy bot lane has just died, so it's not gankable. I don't have my ultimate, and you don't really want to gank mid without your ultimate unless enemy has kind of habit to come close to the side of the lane, because generally on bot lane and top lane you've got bushes that you can utilize to gank, and on mid lane you cannot really do that until enemy just straight up in. There Sivir could have seen that her W is going to the bush, but she is kind of stupid, so we secure a free kill. I think maybe even 2 kills if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think I int there, yeah. I should have jumped on her, I have just inted there. That was just a mechanical misplay from me. But okay, we've got 2 kills on that bot lane. We can take Gramp because it's rather a safe spot. Now I see that Lee Sin is on the top lane, so I could have taken wolves. I decided to go for Scuttlecrab, but then I go for the wolves when I see that Lee Sin actually stayed there for a longer time. I don't really know why my screen has gone black. Oh, okay, I can see now. Yeah, so I go for wolves there to just make something out of the fact that Lee Sin was on the top lane. I can see Sivir being alone there because Pike has died, so we can just kill her for free. There you can see I go to drag minions to me, then I just jump on the minion, slow her. Sadly she runs out of the range, but as you can see she's going to come back for the farm. I pretend to run away, then I jump on her, kill her, and that's basically free. Pike cannot 1v1 me at all. Then I just want to run away, but Lulu wanted to take the ward, so I come back. Then we go back. Right there you can see my ultimate is up. I see on minimap that mid lane is on the middle, and Malzahar is trying to poke her, so we've got it free. As you can see, I could have jumped earlier, but I wait with my jump for Lulu to actually take Malzahar's shield first, so that my Q will deal damage instead of be soaked by his passive. And that's it, free kill. Right there, maybe I should have actually just gone back, reset, spent a gold because I've got a lot of it, and then play around bot, keep playing around bot because they are actually the most fed lane in my team. But I decided to push the advantage even more by taking top side jungle so that it spawns earlier later. I mean, it spawns earlier next time. Oh. By the time I see Lee Sin is top, that is kind of risky that I go there because actually Volibear has already proven that you cannot trust him. But thankfully Lee Sin is actually inting there, so we've got a kill on him. And then we just try to run away. Volibear is killing those minions for free. I don't know why. Thankfully Malzahar is inting as well, so we've got another free kill. Those two kills were pretty random. I mean, it was like 50-50 fight, so I'm not quite sure if that was a good decision, that it worked out, so it could be worse. Then I just wait because I see on the map that my frog is going to spawn soon, and yeah, then I should just go and spend my gold. Let's see, yeah, I'm going back. Unfortunate thing is that I have spent time killing Malzahar after killing Lee Sin, also then waited for the frog, so Lee Sin has gone bot lane and used his Herald, so we have actually lost tower on bot lane, and that is pretty big misplay by me. I mean, I should have really gone back right after killing Malzahar, then I could have been there in time. But right now Lee Sin has died because he has overextended, so I can make use of it, take Drake. Remember, every time you see enemy jungler on opposite side of the map, or you see enemy jungler dying, you should take something out of it, right? There I hope that Pike is going to come to me. If I run on him, I'm not gonna do much, but when he runs on me, that is unlucky. I have left the bush exactly when he has left his bush too, but good. Nothing came out of it, but nothing bad as well. There I just go for him. Sivir is going to die, right? Okay, so another free kill. Sadly Sivir doesn't give us too much gold right now, but it's always good to kill an enemy. There you can see I go very aggressive because my Twitch is kind of fed. There I jump on Malzahar to dodge Pyke's Q. I jump on Pyke so that I dodge his ultimate. Then I jump to the ward and kill Pyke, right? That is good to utilize your jumps if you are in the jungle so that you dodge enemy skill shots. Sadly I cannot dodge Malzahar's ultimate, but I can dodge Pyke's Q and Pyke's ultimate, so basically he has done nothing to me thanks to that jumping. There you can jump over the wall if enemy is very close to the wall. I hoped that Sivir would come close enough. Sadly she didn't, so I just go and recall. Also Lee Sin has come there, so it's safer to just back off. There you can see almost my whole jungle is up, so I just go to clear it a bit because my support has just died. My AD carry has just wasted his ultimate, that is kind of crucial for him. My Nico is not really too fat, so I don't want to make plays with her. I would prefer to make plays with my bot lane, despite the fact they are inting right now, but they are actually the ones that are fed in our team. There you can see I just try to poke them a bit, scare them a bit, maybe waste some of their cooldowns. I knew that they can't really kill me because if I keep my ferocity up, then Malzahar cannot really ult me, so I can basically just don't give a fuck about their CC, and their only real CC that can fuck me is his ultimate that I can really easily cancel. There I take Scattercrab because it's free. I could have gone for farming my bot side jungle, and that is what I would probably do in most cases, but I see my Nico pushing hard despite my enemies being really close, so I wanted to stay close to the mid lane in case she wanted to trade 1v5 because she has done that in the past, so that is what I can expect from her. You really shouldn't judge people only by their win rations, because everyone has better and worse games. So even a better player can play worse than a bad player if they just have a bad day. You should judge people in terms of this particular game, because if they int in this game, they are probably gonna int for a whole game, not only for a moment, just because their win ration is good. There you can see I have gone to the bot lane despite there was no camps to take and despite there was no enemies there, but I have seen that Twitch was solo pushing tower as AD carry, so because enemies have basically two assassins, it was kind of obvious that they are going to try to kill him. That is why I went there, I counter ganked, and we've got the kill. There, as you can see, I'm holding my ferocity because Malzahar could ult me. Sadly, he did not ult me, so I held my ferocity too long and have died due to that. That was just my bad. I should have used my E faster. I don't know if Malzahar was actually so good that he baited me, or was he so bad that he just didn't press that ultimate. But as you can see, your weapon can be sometimes turned against you, so you must also be careful about that. You can hold that ferocity so that Malzahar ultimate is kind of useless against you, but so can Malzahar hold his ultimate so that you are not allowed to use your ferocity, right? There is some interesting shit. I don't know how that Malzahar has survived. I think Lee Sin has given him the shield. There you can see my team is kind of tilted. I have just given enemies 1000 gold. My team is dying over and over, so everyone is kind of afraid we are going to throw the game, and we should just be a little bit more careful so that I decided to int, of course. Just because Pyke is kind of sad champion and I'm kind of boosted in some mechanical plays. I often make good mechanical plays, but often try to make something that has no right to work, that basically had no right to work, and I just inted. I should have not flashed there. I actually should have flashed back because Pyke would stun me anyways, and that Malzahar air afterwards just fucked me up. Thankfully, Volibear decided to move his ass and actually save the day, because enemies are late to the party, and thanks to my team actually playing good this time, we've got this Drake for us and some kills as well. So it turned out to be okay. The fact I have died didn't actually matter that much this time, but it was a huge mistake from me, and I should be more careful about it, because actually that could have given enemies gold and a Drake for free, and that is how you throw the games, right? So that is a really bad thing I have done there. You must always keep in mind that there are champions that can outplay you just simply by pressing one button, right? Pyke is one of those champions, and he just pressed E and W and I couldn't do much. There my Twitch decided to int, but we are in time to save him, thankfully. Volibear is there to kill Lee Sin. I think he will. Oh, I'm sorry, Lee Sin is going to kill himself. There I look for the jump if they try to poke Volibear, but they do not come close. So I just go back, look if is there something to take. I see there is a ward, so just take it, clear it, right? There are golems, let's take them. Enemies are just outpushing mid lane, so it's basically free. Then I realized my team has started Baron. That was kind of stupid call, in my opinion. They really shouldn't have done that, because Lee Sin is already up. He's going to be there in time to actually stop us, especially if they stop doing that Baron when it has 4k HP. Thankfully we have managed to take that Baron before he actually comes, but at this point he has been already near his red buff, so it's literally like 3 seconds more and he could have stolen that, especially considering the fact that Lee Sin is very strong in terms of stealing objectives, because his Q is an execute damage, right? I mean, the lesser HP the target has, the more HP, the more damage it does. So Lee Sin can use his Q and smite to basically deal and auto attack in between, so that he basically can deal like 1800 of damage in a very short time. Of course I can boost Baron too, but it's just like 50-50, right? And you don't want to go for 50-50 when you have so big lead, because that is another thing that can throw you the game. Thankfully we have taken that, but that was a stupid call. Please don't do that. I know that many people that don't play jungle don't really realize how it works. I mean, they are like, oh, my jungler has 1 level more than enemy jungler. No, it doesn't actually change anything. That 1 level more doesn't really give you enough advantage. It's like, I don't know, 50 damage on smite. It doesn't matter. My crit deals like 500, right? So that 50 damage on smite doesn't change anything. And the fact your jungler has 1 level more, or you as a jungler have 1 level more than enemy, won't change anything. Just don't go for 50-50 fights. There, as you can see, despite me dying, my team is winning because actually our bot lane is fed enough. thanks to our gangs too, of course. And that's gonna be it for this game. I have died 3 times later on, so I can't say it was like a perfect game, right? But I think the pressure we have made in early game is actually what gave our team the time to scale enough so that they can win the game right now. That is the end of the game, and I hope that it was helpful for you, that there are some concepts that you can take out of this game and use in your games. I hope that it was fun to watch, and if you have some advices for me for the future videos, I'm glad to see what you think about it. Thank you. Subscribe if you wanna see some more content, and see you next time.